What's going on, you guys? Lich King Briggs here, back at it again with another video. Now, hopefully you guys have checked out my resource guide here, and hopefully you guys have already collected some of these so you can start passively producing some of your resources. Now, obviously we haven't got your excellent Dodo yet because we have not done our first boss fight. Same with our little Dodo Rex that requires killing the Alpha Dodo Rexy. And then also should not have any Unreal Dinos yet because that is required for Unreal Kibble, which you need to kill the excellent Dodo boss here first to unlock the excellent essence that it produces. And so that way you can craft your Unreal Kibble. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've already crafted myself the excellent essence, but I'll show you where it's at. So you just come to your boss tab, tier 2. And here is your excellent essence that you'll be challenging. We also have our loot boss, which we'll go ahead and craft one of those. I'll show you how to challenge that. And then there's also the tier 2.5. This is the Unreal Element. It's supposed to unlock the Unreal Kibble, but granted, it's already there unlocked for you. So do not worry about fighting that boss. As you come over here to your Kibble, you're going to notice that this stuff's already unlocked for you. So don't worry about fighting that boss. Let's get the other two knocked out of the way. So starting off, there's multiple different ways how you can go about this, but the most easiest way to challenging these first two bosses so you can move on to tier 3 is with a Descendant Phoenix. Now this is a passive tame. It just takes regular kibble to do so. I think it's extraordinary. Could be wrong with that, but it's definitely a passive and it's regular kibble. So it's pretty easy to get right off the bat. But once you get one, it is very OP. And actually, I'll show you later on how you can actually cheese some of the tier 4 bosses as well with a Descendant one and actually a Devil's Phoenix. Anyway, so we're going to use this for our boss fight here. We'll start off with the Dodo. Go ahead and consume that in your inventory. Gonna spawn in. You're just gonna float above it, and you're just gonna simply just fire fireball attacks at it. Obviously, this is just tier 1. It has no AoE attack, so it can't even hurt you. Now, like I said, you can use other dinos. If you do not get yourself a Phoenix, I highly suggest either using ordinary Spinos or ordinary Rexes. As you notice, it has about 245,000 health. All right, there we go. We've killed it. We got ourselves an excellent soul. And then we check our inventory here. We got some loot as well. Also, you start getting some flat gear, some BPs, elements, and then a tameable Dodo will spawn in. Now, it says it is a passive tame. It is not. It is a knockout tame. Now I'm going to pray that my trank pike. I would suggest at the beginning using what they call a pike here, apprentice trank pike. It is very strong, especially if you up your melee. You can knock out a lot of tames fairly quick with it. There you go. Knocked it out. And then we just need to give it some berries. So let's go some berries real quick. And there we go. As we see, it's getting tamed up. And actually, while that's taming up, let's go ahead and just do this little boss fight here. Now, we have a mod on our server called Randy's Animal Traps. This works phenomenal. We have two different servers. We have a server that no structure damage can be damaged by dinos, and then the other server, dinos can destroy structures. At the beginning, all the way up to, I believe, tier 4, no boss dino can destroy your structure. So we're just gonna go ahead and summon the blue boss here. Highly suggest trapping it because that is a dimorph and it will fly around. So we just wait for it to spawn in. Drop the trap. Shut the gate. And I failed. Try this again. As long as we don't attack it, it won't come after us. It's not really aggroed. All right, what we could do, because I wasn't fast enough to activate the trap. One cool thing about this mod is you set it down. And you're gonna see here it has a little bar here. We're going to activate the trap. It lights up. Now we just need to aggro the dimorph here. Here it comes. We just got to run through the little go post. And boom. There we go. Now we got it trapped. All right. Usually it's not that hard to do, but we got it done. All right. Now what we do here is literally just sit back and once again, just cast fireballs. The blue boss has about 350,000 health, give or take. All right, finally got it done. It does take a minute because you are missing quite a bit. I'm gonna for trap. Grab our excellent dodo here. And let's grab our loot. And obviously now that you have tamed yourself your excellent dodo, you're now gonna be able to collect excellent essence, which if we come over here to our smithy, you're going to notice that for excellent kibble, it requires the excellent essence. That's why we had to do our first boss fight. Now you can move up the tiers to excellent tier. To get your excellent boss kibble, if you want to go for like a Megapithecus, a Manticore, Indom, stuff like that, you're going to need to have Unreal Kibble made already. So you're going to want to go out, tame any Unreal Dino. It doesn't matter which one, they all produce. Has to produce your Unreal Essence. They also give excellent souls. Same thing with our Circle here. As you can see, you get Unreal Essence, you get the Circle, excellent souls, and Unreal Essence. Once you get your Essence, you can then craft your Kibble and your Unreal Kibble, and then use that to make your excellent boss kibble. From there, as long as you got Unreal Essence, you got your Unreal Dinos, then you can also go from your up to tier 3, which is your Devilish Kibble and Divine Kibble. And let me go ahead and show you what you could possibly have, what would tame. There's many different routes. There's no right or wrong around here. However you want to play this mod. I said starting off, I would suggest doing the Phoenix. Phoenix is super easy. Then go for your Devilish Phoenix as well. but you can end up having yourself a excellent giggle. Let's go ahead and just throw everything out that I would recommend taming. And this would also help you down the road too, whenever we get to finally evolve them. All right, I have extras, so I'm just gonna throw it. I would suggest as a flying mount, just to get around the map, maybe get yourself a Descending Griffin here, so that way you can shoot off the back of it with your train gun. If you're not using a pike, let's not forget our down here. There we go. So obviously, I don't want to go through the whole tame process. Everyone knows how to tame. This is what you could look at. You could be getting. So starting from the weakest, these two. I wouldn't recommend going after. It's not worth the time. Obviously, your excellent rock elemental, any of these, it's going to require your excellent boss kibble, which you're later down the road going to evolve them either to either celestial or abyssal. This would be a celestial rock elemental, which is great for tanking later on down the road. Celestial Giga has a lot of DPS. Abyssal Manicore is pretty amazing, especially when you get up to Spectacle. You have your Celestial Megapithis, which is really strong, and also your Abyssal Indom is also really strong as well. So these are just a few of the things that you could tame. Like I said, you could also get yourself a Divine or Devilish Rex and Spino. But there is another route that I highly suggest taking when it comes to doing the Guardian. Now, we can't cheese the tier 3 Guardians, the Divine and Devilish Guardians, with our Phoenix, because it will do damage back, 10% damage back to us whatever damage we do. So we do 1,000 damage to it, it's going to do 100 back to us tick wise. So we have to find out a different way to do the boss fight, and I'm going to show you how to do so. So we're going to go ahead and put all these up.